Good afternoon, language arts, block B and C. Um, this is only my second time using this screen cast, so please give me a break. And I know my room looks weird, like dark lighting and stuff, but this is what I have to work with for right now. What I want to show you is kind of how I think our classroom is going to look for a little while. I'm going to try and be way more prepared than I have been in the past, so please give me some lenience here. We're always going to start off with what the date is, and inside of Google Classroom is going to be a link to these slides. Instead of using that, you can use that template because that'll still be up at the school level, but I'm trying to streamline this a little bit more inside of these slides. And very soon, I think you're going to see myself, Mrs. O'Connell, Miss Lane, Mr. Spangler, and maybe others also doing all the same. I think just so you realize that this will probably be the last week where it's maybe just me. I don't know. I'll keep you filled in on that. So the second slide for right now, any news or announcements we have going on. That's what this slide is on, what you probably just clicked on to get here. The next thing that I want to talk about right now is we are starting this theme project. It's a really cool project. Think about the day that we did the acting out in class with Lamb to the Slaughter or any of the other little act outs we've done. Obviously, you're not just straight up acting out the exact same thing, but you can take a look at some of this stuff. So on here are some of these links. You can go here, take a click. This is going to take you over to a copy of this project. It's going to make you make a copy, I'm assuming, copy of the short story project. In here, it's going to give you the big general picture idea. We're looking for a theme statement. And it doesn't have to be necessarily stated out directly. Plot, setting, vocabulary. This could be done in a skit, a video, a puppet show. You could do an essay if you wanted to, a picture book, creative writing, song, visual presentation. If you have some other idea, please let us know. I think it's a pretty cool project to be doing. Then you're going to have some examples. We're not going to look at those right now. They are awesome examples from a bunch of your teachers. So your next step then on that particular day is think about who you want to work with. You can do this by yourself. Obviously, group work's really hard right now. If you're going to make a skit or something, maybe you can get some family members involved. If you want to connect virtually and do this with a partner, that's fine. My only thought on this is realize who you work with. It's really hard for any of us to enforce hey, they didn't do this workload. So think about that, please. And then also, as a partner, be respectful of this idea. Hey, you agreed to this? Work with these people. For today, what you really need to accomplish is taking a look at the project overview, the examples, and then take a look at the group. Then tomorrow, there will be a question in Google Classroom, and you will need to tell us who your group members are, what short story you are doing, and the idea to represent theme. You could also get started today if you wanted. Realize this is going to be due Friday. If we realize that it's just not working and that's too quick of a turnaround, we can talk about that as an individual basis. But I do think it's a fun project and something that you could do an awesome job. It'll be a summative assessment. That's what I got for you on this. Last thing I have on these wonderful slides, Google Meets and connections with myself, Miss Lane, or Mrs. Burnett. Look, we are going to try to do Google Meets. I don't know who will all be there, all the different times. Block B, we're looking at 9:30. That's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Block C is going to be at 10:30. I'm basing some of this around when math is meeting and, my own family situations too. You can always reach out on email with any questions that you have. Now, lastly, because I don't want to sit here and talk on this forever. Look, you guys did a great job with the two paragraphs. Some of us were off. Some of us were too far into theme, but it's okay. I wasn't there on Friday. We did talk a lot about theme. I tried to be as kind as I could in any of the scoring. If you have any issues with it, please let me know. Don't just change something and then expect me to see it and rescore you. If for some reason you want to reevaluate, let me know somehow, some way. So I just think you did a great job. A lot of this has been really difficult for myself, for all the people involved in all of this. So please be willing to reach out, give us some consideration or some kindness that it might take us a little while longer. I didn't rehearse what I was going to say, so I don't have exactly the words that I want to get out. But we're all doing the best that we can. So if you guys need anything, please let any of us know. Thank you.